Some good fries. Welcome everybody back to my channel. This is Miss Tiffany reporting from the beach. I am chilling, looking up at the sky, getting a load of this water. I am at the Jersey Shore. Got my little rocks that my sister makes. Confusion. There ain't no confusion. I'm just gonna tell y'all this. There is nothing confusing about a man. Nothing confusing. I had a question for you. If you're playing a new game, you're with family, it's too confusing. You don't understand the rules. There's too much going on, too much involved, too much work. How quickly are you gonna change and go to another game? Quickly, you're gonna play something else, right? Maybe you just wanna play Pictionary or Monopoly. The same is with men. If it's too hard, it's too complicated, there's too many questions, you don't understand the rules, they keep on changing, how hard are you going to work at trying to build something with someone? If someone's confusing you all the time, giving you mixed signals, not being consistent, being untrue, giving you red flags, giving you reasons to ask questions, giving you reasons to stay up late at night, sleepless nights, not being 100 with you, catching them lying, if you have too many questions about friends who are around or people in their life that you haven't met or things that are changing that you didn't used to be and all of a sudden you have these changes, the question is answered. It's a yes. Whatever you're thinking is true. Honey, cut the cord. Play a different game. That game is over. Games don't have to be that complicated. If you can't figure it out, that game wasn't meant for you. If he don't call you, he don't want to talk to you. If he don't text you, he don't want to be bothered. There is nothing confusing, again, about a man. He tells you everything that you need to know about his neglect, not calling, not texting, not showing up. There's nothing confusing. If you're sitting there wondering why things change, it's because something in his life changed. He's either trying to date somebody, rekindle something with somebody, take on a new venture. You might not be the only one. 9 times out of 10, most cases, you're not. If he's sending you messages and they're cryptic, you're trying to figure out what he means. If it takes too much time to understand what he is saying to you in a message or over the phone, he playing games. Because it does not, love is not complicated. You should know your status. You shouldn't have to guess, you shouldn't have to wonder, you shouldn't have to cry, you shouldn't have to call your girlfriends and talk about it. You already know. And a lot of us do it. I am guilty too. But I just want to let you know, whatever you're thinking, whatever your intuition is, and women's intuition is very strong. I mean, it's on some Hulk Hogan 1980s strong. So if you think that your intuition is telling you something, listen to it. Do not get knee deep into somebody who is not knee deep into you. If you find yourself you the only one fighting for love, if you find yourself you the only one who is putting in that work while a person shows you minimal effort after you try to talk to them about it, people aren't stupid. People know what they're doing. They just found someone who is going to take their BS. Someone who's going to stick around. Someone who's going to give them chance after chance after chance, which means what? They're taking you for granted. It's nothing confusing about it. It's nothing. We just find reasons as women to stay in something that we know is not healthy for us. I'm answering all the questions right now. Why didn't he call? Because he don't want you. Why didn't he text? Because he don't want to hear from you and he probably texting somebody else. Why is he treating you like that? Because you're not his number one. You're not his main priority. You don't care. He's telling you and being confusing because he's trying to manipulate you, to confuse you, so that he keeps you guessing. He gets you right where he wants you. If he is being the author of confusion, that means he is playing games and it's best to not get knee deep in him, because I'm telling you, he's doing it on purpose. I swear, once a guy sees that you're dependent on them, that you need them, that you're not going to leave it, you will always stick around and take their bullshit, they are going to use that to the best of their advantage, manipulate you, try to control you because they know they have you. Like that. Tell them, lay your cards on the table. And 9 out of 10 times, you don't even have to wait for him to tell you because he knows. You know. You know when somebody's into you. You know when somebody's head over heels for you. They'll show it. They'll call. They'll text. You won't have to wonder. You won't have to go days. You won't have to go weeks without a phone call or text message. That's not how love should be. If you're new, then get out. I recommend it. Trust me, from personal experience. Get out while you can. And nothing is worse than sitting back and learning that you're wasting time on someone who is not about you. Nobody should be sitting there wrecking their brain, wondering where he is or why is he not answering the phone, why is he not checking on me, because you are not the only one. Period. This is the game nowadays. People want to just confuse you. They don't want to let you have peace. I came from peace and solitude. I came to the beach by myself. I couldn't wait for nobody. I couldn't wait for friends because friends have reasons why they couldn't come. So I had to come up in here by myself. And I'm loving it. Time is too precious and too valuable, and you will be even more mad that you missed out on your time, and some of you for the best years that you have left of your life, waiting on somebody who is not going to show you the time of day. Cut the cord. Research soul ties on YouTube. Research cord cutting. Research saging with intent. Make sure you sage. Happiness ain't gonna come easy. I'm not gonna say you're gonna cut that person off and just be happy, but it's a start to happiness. Trust me, it feels so much better. And let them wonder. Let them be curious as to what you're doing. Let them sweat you while you are showing them that you don't need them. You're not dependent. And if you're heavily involved, I'm telling you right now, it might hurt, it might sting, it might feel like a double stab wound to the side. However, it's best for you to endure that pain, no call, no contact, no nothing, and just move along. Let it be like the wind, just keep on blowing somewhere else in a different direction. If you have to cry more than you smile and laugh, it's not worth it. If you have to question yourself too much, spend most of your time unfocused on your work, where you're wondering and guessing what that other person that you're talking about feelings for can be was doing, or because they're not contacting you, that's not fair to you. Be fair to yourself. You will have your peace, you will have your mind, you will have your solitude if you just cut the cord cold turkey. It's hard, and it takes a gangster to do it, but I'm telling you, tap into that inner gangster of yourself and do it. Better now than waste your time. Sometimes you can be with somebody and be lonely at the same time. I'd rather just be lonely and be unbothered with the bull. The song for today is Summer Walker and SZA featuring Cardi B, No Love. Listen to that song. I totally, thoroughly, 100% and wholeheartedly recommend do not get your feelings heavily involved with someone who you are uncertain if they're heavily involved with you. It is a waste of your beautiful, precious time. I have been so faithful, been so into someone, and come to find out they did not have the wholehearted 100% loyalty that I had in my DNA and theirs. So therefore, they left me high and dry. No thoughts, no questions asked, no nothing. It's just treated me as if I was an option. Please do not deem people priorities that are deeming you options. You are not an option. You are a priority. I don't care what he says. Be that priority. If not to him, to yourself. For yourself. Even be by yourself. But just be it. You guys have to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like and share this video for somebody who's confused. That friend, that family member, that sister, that cousin, whoever it is, that girlfriend who's calling you, who doesn't understand, that girlfriend who has questions. You don't got to waste their time with that person. time is one thing that you don't get back, and I am a very much time-oriented person. Make sure you follow my videos. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Support. I just had some amazing things happen with YouTube. If you want me to try some things, you want to promote your product on my channel, holler at me. I'll promote your product as long as I like it and I think it's good. Send me something. All right, I'll put the address down there. But I want you guys to think highly of yourself. It's the time where we're living in different times these days. Women are scantily clad. Women are showing all. There's nothing left to the imagination. Our values that were instilled, that our mothers and grandmothers and aunts had, are no longer present. And you have, all you have to do is go on Instagram and you see a near naked woman at your boyfriend's fingertips, or your husband's fingertips to look at, you know, showing all the possibility and temptation. It's there. It's, nobody leaves anything to imagination anymore, you know. And if they are that easily tempted and they are that easily persuaded by pictures or videos, or you can have friends, or think it's okay to just have casual friends when you're supposed to work on something serious, and it leaves you feeling insecure, that's not how it should make you feel. That's not how it should be. If they're making you feel like an option, and oftentimes you feel like that way, you are an option. You're not a priority. Priorities feel like priorities. Options feel like options. You know what you are. Be what you want to be. People will only allow you to treat them how you let them treat you. If you feel as though he is not all the way 100% in, he's not. Because if he is, then you would feel it, you would know it. It's a feeling that you get when you know somebody's all the way 100% into you. If you're not getting that feeling, if you can't say that I can rest my head at night knowing that I don't have to worry about what he's doing, where he's been, he might just be stepping out. Nothing is confusing about love. So, it's a beautiful day. Bye for now.